Hey, how you doing? It's your boy, the Mystic Samstar, and I'm here today with another energy healing tower for the week of October 25th through the 31st. How y'all doing? Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hope everybody's doing well. This will be a healing tower for the week, so I'm going over the energies that's for the week. We go through the obstacles, and then we go through the advice. And with that said, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Sorry about the shuffling. So we're gonna go with what's the energy for the week ahead for us. I'm using the Tarot. Please, spirit guides, angels, please allow the messages to come through for the collective for the week that can help guide them and navigate them through this week. It's Scorpio season, so there's a lot of transformation, a lot of changes, a lot of in-depth emotions that are coming out, so we can clear those blockages that's not allowing us to be in our full potential and our power. So this is gonna be great. This is a great Scorpio season. This is great Scorpio season, and we have a Scorpio new moon in 2 weeks. But I'll talk more about that when it gets a little bit closer. Okay. So, oh, this week seems interesting. We have the Six of Wands, the Prince of Discs, which is the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So we're gonna start with the Six of Wands, which is victory. And the Dark Tarot, this is Jupiter and Leo. So this is gonna be like this week. Gonna start with an expansion on our energy and our confidence and our ability to move forward and push through any obstacles that we felt were actually blocking us. There's a lot of intuitive, there's a big intuitive push with this, listening to our intuition, being creative, finding our passion, what we want to do. It's like if we had any type of fears of our passion and our desires, and we kind of felt like we was being held back through our own worries and doubts, the beginning of the week we are going to be pushing through this. We are pushing through that energy, especially with the Prince of Discs here. It's asking us to create something. It's asking us to move forward and create something out of this passionate, creative energy that our soul is kind of like guiding us to do. This architect, he has a ball. He has like a ball in his hand with a bull pushing him, but he's like the architect. So it's saying that we can create anything that we want. It's like how we want to view our lives. We're looking into the future, how we can create and build and allow things to kind of just happen for us, how we can bring more abundance in our lives where we may be lacking. But it's also saying to take your time and you don't have to rush, but take your time, plan, organize. You know what I mean? But also be a leader. But going back to the Six of Wands, but the Jupiter's here, this is an expansion of luck, expansion of abundance. So we have lucky opportunities. If you're looking for new opportunities, for jobs, career, for money to come in, it's there. You just have to be able to put yourself out there. You have to be confident in yourself enough to be able to accept it when it comes to you, because things are going to be coming. This is like an expansion of like a solar plexus chakra, of our own power, our own inner strength, and our own abilities to make the wise decisions, so we can allow this energy to come in for us. With the Prince of this is again slow moving. It's like finding our passion. What do we love? What do we love to do? Where's our passion at? And how we gonna be creating that and making those moves. Also, grounding is very important. Make sure you ground yourself. Make sure you're resting, because this could bring a lot of anxiety. Because there's so much energy that's coming in. So make sure you're getting plenty of rest. Meditating, contemplating, thinking things over. Not being too hard on yourself. Especially with this Leo energy, you might feel like. We kind of feel like, oh, I want to do this, but I don't think I'm good enough. And that energy is not feeling good enough, or I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, is going to be dissipating. We in Scorpio season. That's the rising phoenix. We are rising out of those lower vibrational ways of thinking and that energy, because that's just what's keeping us blocked. We could be blocking our own blessings. So with this Jupiter and Leo here in this card, it's expanding and moving beyond that energy, so we can actually attract what we want and what we need in our life right now. That's going to allow us to move forward. Trusting that intuition, following our higher self, it's another key point in this week. Like, really not being in our fears and doubt, but in like tapping into like the soul's energy, like really connecting with our higher self and moving from our higher place of consciousness and seeing the bigger picture, which is going to allow us to create what we want and attract what we need. We also got the Knight of Cups here, so this is he's going like a unicorn. This is like Archangel Gabriel. Is moving to these emotional obstacles. Even though we've talked about a lot of fire and the Phoenix with Scorpio, it's still a water sign, so it's going through these emotional obstacles. It's overcoming the emotional stagnant energy that keeps us, kind of abound. Like, we can be stuck in our doubts and fears and our emotions, because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't want to feel hurt. We don't want to feel like rejected, or it's just all this emotional turmoil that can happen, but we're overcoming that energy. It's asking ourselves to be vulnerable and kind of just put ourselves out there, put our passions out there, put our heart out there. A lot of blues, like communicate, manifest what you want, speak into existence. Use your creativity. If you're a creator, be a creator. Just create, draw, dance, do whatever that's going to make you feel happy, that's going to keep you on a higher vibration. Just follow your emotions right now. Just follow your emotions, because that's what's going to lead you to living in your heart space. There again, like, live in your heart space, live in that heart chakra. What's in your heart? What do you want? What are you passionate about? So yeah, this week is all about following your passions. What are you passionate about? Going after it, being your own leader, being in your personal power, being in your confidence, being courageous, not letting anything stop you. No more hesitation, no more being stuck in your worries, no more being stuck in your worries, doubts, fears, no more like that anxiety you have, that nervousness, your energy is the energy that you need to channel into something that your soul is like, we need to do this, we got to do this, and not hesitating to do it. It wants you to you're creating something different, but you need to put forth the energy. You don't need to rush to do it, but take your time to plan, set goals for yourself, and put yourself in the leadership position of your own life so you can do it. So that's like the energy for the week. So the energy is very transformative. We're creating big changes. Like, we're creating big changes this week. Big changes that's going to be affecting it from now to like the end of the month. The end of the year. We should just be planning, creating this change, and kind of evolving into something different. That's going to bring this more positive lifestyle to us. I like this purple in the 6, because it shows that the guidance of the divine is kind of with us. Purple is like the third chakra, the crown chakra. It's seeing the bigger picture of things. It has like this angelic divine guidance that's empowering us, that's pushing us. It's like really just pushing us to be the best that we can be, and kind of just have that confidence in doing what we need to do. It's about overcoming our own obstacles and our struggles. It's confronting our lower selves and confronting the lower selves and asking our divine and allowing the higher self guide us. And when we let the higher self guide us, when we let our soul guide us, and we let go and just kind of like surrender, things just kind of go. It goes with the flow of things. So I want to see like the obstacles for the week. What's gonna stop us for the week? What's the obstacles? I'm gonna put like 2 cards for the obstacles. So the obstacle we have with the Princess is this. The obstacles is stopping us is that we can hold on to our ideas. We can hold on to grudges. We can hold on to like experiences and not allow the change to happen. We can block ourselves off from this higher self and not allow change to occur. If we don't want to do that, We don't want to block this. We can stop ourselves from thinking positively and grounding ourselves and staying stuck in a way of thinking, a way of being, and in these routines that are actually not for us and not working for us. And that's what we need to push out from. That's where we are pushing away from. So I encourage you to see what blocks are there, where you find yourself blocked out, where you find yourself being fearful at, and ask the angels and angelic realms to kind of assist you and showing you and giving you the strength and the power to move through that. Because it's about doing. It's about doing right now. It's not about waiting no more. It's about doing. It's about putting yourself into action and allowing this action to take you forth, allowing that soul's action. Just trust the soul. Trust the divine. Trust the divine that everything you're doing right now is going to be plentiful in the future. But you can't be lacking it in confidence. You can't be in your mind that nothing's going to work out, nothing's going to happen for you, because you have all the skills and the resources that you need to make this change happen. And that's why things are coming up to you, and this is coming up to your conscious awareness now during this week, that you should do this, that I should write this book, I should start on this project, I should go for this job, I should learn this skill. You know what I mean? It's like it's all intuitively coming. It's like inherent knowledge that you probably already know from past lifetimes that's coming up to you. And it's the inner knowing that you notice, and not acting on it is going to bring the anxiety. It's going to bring the frustration. It's going to bring whatever it needs to bring to pressure you to make it to like rising above it and allowing it to happen. So again, there's a lot of yellow. Confidence. It's definitely a big need for confidence, for growth. Change is inevitable. You know what I mean? If you don't change, it's just going to be apply more pressure. So if you don't want to apply that, you don't want to be a pressure cooker where you just got to be like, and then pop and then make the change. Just go with the flow. You have the universe. You have the Jupiter here that just went direct, and that's good luck. Like the luck is on your side. So you have nothing to fear. You just have to trust yourself this week. Trust that whatever's coming, what you're doing, what you're being guided to do, what you feel emotionally is coming up for you. Allow it to happen. Just go with the flow. So, I mean, I could use that for advice too, but I want to pull 2 more cards for advice. I don't want this to be too long. Let's see. Again, remain grounded too. Like, don't feel ungrounded. Because there's a lot of earth energy here, so you can feel ungrounded this week. So again, do your meditation. Go outside. Sit next to a tree. Hug a tree. Make sure you're grounded. Ground yourself. Create a plan. Create a plan. Write down what you want. What you see yourself in the future doing. What you want to create. That's just so you can follow that, so you know what you're doing, so you can have that mindset like, this is what I want, this is what I'm creating, this is what I'm going to do, and the universe can help you move towards that and support you, especially with that Jupiter energy right there. Jupiter just went direct, so it can help you expand on your ideas, your imagination. What you put down might just multiply by 10,000, you know, like, but you have to trust the universe that it's going to happen. Just make sure you're prepared for it. Like, just make sure you're prepared for everything. Prepare yourself for this change. So the advice. The advice is the Ace of Wands and the Fool. Ace of Wands and the Fool. Ace of Wands is potential energy. It's that potential energy. It's that potential creative energy. The go, the move forward, to follow your dreams. It's the spiritual fire flame that's going to help purify anything that's not going to help elevate you. Especially with the Fool card, is take a leap, take a chance. Fool card is ruled by Uranus. This is a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough in our creativity. There's a breakthrough in how we're going to be moving forward. There's a breakthrough in like self-confidence, that inner power. You know, it just tapping into that energy. There's a lot of red here, root chakra as well. So again, being grounded in your strength, being grounded in your power, being grounded in your ability to make things happen, and not being fearful of things. That fire energy is just going, that potential fire energy that we have with the full 1 and 0, this creates 10. So this is new beginnings. You know what I mean? So this, we can create these new beginnings by trusting in the divine, seeing things from our higher self, and allowing things to happen. This is the ace card, and this card radiating green. So it's radiating this love. It's like the radiating love. So radiating this love energy. It's like putting that love energy out there. The will to love, the will to be. Just be willing to do things, to try something different, to jump out your comfort zone, to allow yourself to heal on all levels, especially the heart chakra level. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, so the aces are always about potential, but this potential fire energy is like there's the potential to destroy so they can recreate. So it's destroying aspects of ourselves that are not working so we can recreate things. It's like it's basically that's what it is. It's destroying aspects of ourselves so we can recreate. And the full card is just new beginnings. It's taking on a new journey, new adventures, trusting your intuition. You know what I mean? Aiming for the stars. Don't hold yourself back at all. Again, this full card is all green. So it's not, I mean, it's trusting yourself in your heart space. A lot of heart healing as well. Healing ourselves from our heart chakra. That this is where we express ourselves at. This is where we express ourselves from. So when we clear out the heart chakra, letting go of that grief, any type of anger, any type of disbelief about ourselves, and be able to vocalize and speak up about what we want, things can actually come to us. So that's what I have for y'all today. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long, but I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think. Please give this a thumbs up. And until next time, bright souls, peace.